Welcome back to this already, the final segment of today's Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. You know, I'm very interested in what's happening in the investment real estate front, which is why I'm always delighted to have my friend on, Alan Hernandez, and he is a broker with White Picket Realty. That's whitepicketrealty.com. Alan, good to talk to you again. How are you, sir?
Hey, Kevin. Thank you very much for having me today.
Happy New Year. I know you've been on the program quite a bit the last few months, but I've missed you every time, so I'm glad I got to catch you this time.
Absolutely, yeah.
So came into this special, in fact, just to see you. So kind of give us the elevator speech about White Picket Realty.
Oh, short and simple, we're an investment company here in town that focuses on acquiring investment opportunities. We keep what we can, and we wholesale the rest to other investors here in town, as well as help them by coaching them on how to do it properly.
Yep, very good. And how long have you guys been doing this?
This will be our third year.
Wow, time goes fast when you're having fun.
We're a baby company. I've been in the business 10 years now, but we certainly are growing rapidly and faster than we ever thought.
Yeah, no question about it. And what would you attribute that growth to?
You know, I want to say that a lot of our growth has come from being able to help others and empowering them, coaching them, showing them good deals, showing them the difference between what a good deal or a bad deal is the main difference, allowing people to not run through the typical line that it takes to, the curve that it takes to learn, and helping them save years worth of knowledge.
Yep, absolutely. So, also, I noticed you have, I got notification of another site that you guys are involved with, Cash Buyers Network. Tell us about that.
Well, Cash Buyers Network is one of our squeeze pages, but more importantly, we have a new page getting ready to go live this month. It's House Flipping Network. House Flipping Network is the name of the entity that we're going to use to be coaching and helping others here in town. So what we get a lot of is people that call us and say, well, look, we've realized that you guys are, just started doing this a couple of years ago. How did you do it? And so what we're getting ready to do is spill all the beans, and we're going to coach. Obviously, there's going to be a fee, but we're going to help other people learn exactly what we've done, how to buy and flip houses, how to buy houses owner finance, subject to, with no money out of pocket. All the things that we do every single day, day in, day out, negotiation skills, presenting a contract, the little things that keep people from being able to really go out there and do this, including raising private money. Mm-hmm. All of those little tiny things that people have to normally pay for or wait for a certain class, this and the other. We're gonna create one company where people can come to us, and we're gonna show them how to do it.
Kind of give me the story, if you will, of a typical client of yours.
Well, there's two of them.
On the investor side.
Right. There's two of them. There's the guy that comes to us and says, I know what I'm doing. All I need is a good deal. And, we come across so many. Last year alone, we did a little bit over 100 investment deals where the company itself, we only kept 20. So the other 80-plus deals, we just marked them up a little bit and sold them to other investors, friends of ours, clients, as you would say. Now, those are what we call the pros. Those are great guys to work with. Those are easy.
Probably not making as much off of each deal, but they're moving faster.
Absolutely.
Which means you make more money in that sense.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Right. So then in that case, we're able to help them because they may not have the time to do their own marketing, to find their own deals. So we're able to really provide a service to those guys.
Right.
But then we get
they also need less hand-holding in the end.
Right. Less hand-holding or no hand-holding.
Right.
We get the other type of client, the guy that says, look, I really want to do this, but I don't know what I'm doing, or I know very little bit, or I've just read a book. We need a lot of hand-holding. Mm-hmm. And so normally those clients were pushed to the side. This year, what we want to focus on are really, really helping those guys. We really want to help them develop the skills that it takes to go out there and be successful in the real estate investment industry by giving them the knowledge that it takes to do it.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you guys actually do mentoring?
Well, it's a little different. Now, when you say a mentorship, normally you pay a fee. You ask somebody to pass on a book. You read it, and they kind of guide you through the whole knowledge base. And then when you're done, you're done. You're kind of done with your mentor. We look at ourselves more as a coaching group, or as a network of support. So when someone needs help, there's 15 agents in our office, all who are qualified to be able to explain or show or handhold or go out and put the contract on a certain property and then come back to the company and sell it. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And then we teach a little bit differently. It's less informative. So, normally when you're in school, you take in information and you're supposed to learn the information and then somehow apply it. Where we do it a little bit different in the case that we just do it by applying it first. So we tell people, go out there, these are the things you got to do, go do it. And as they run into dead ends, we help them overcome those dead ends hands-on so that they're continuously learning and developing.
Yeah. It sounds like it's a little more dynamic. It sounds like you get to owning your home quicker with your approach. And, so it seems like it makes a lot of sense.
Well, and it's not just owning a home, it's owning many homes. It's owning many rentals, it's flipping many houses, it's whatever it is you want to do with it. It's the information's there, and the approach of being able to coach you through that is much different than just a typical mentorship. It's a lot more of a resource, a network of individuals that are there to support you.
Yeah. How do you find your homes?
Well, we do a lot of direct marketing. So most of the people that are out there trying to buy houses are still out there throwing bandit signs. So that's why you see, these sell us your house little white sign on the corner of every street out there. And we feel like that's kind of outplayed. Everyone's doing that. Plus those are illegal and nobody likes to litter the city. So we do a lot of online marketing, SEO. We send out letters. We send out handwritten letters, believe it or not. We found a way to actually mass produce those. Sending out handwritten letters to homeowners who are in some type of distress situation. So generally it's going to be people who have missed a few payments, who have maybe potentially facing foreclosure, maybe they filed for a divorce. We know that they're going to have some issue. They're going to need to sell, and someone has to come in and help them. So we approach them very, very carefully with a lot of tact, and we let them know that we're there to help them. And if they need us, just shoot us a call.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I encourage people to learn more about what you do. I think it's great, and you guys have been doing it for a one time. And of all your website, I'm assuming that right now you want them to go to whitepicketrealty.com?
Yeah, so any information that anyone wants to find out about us is right on whitepicketrealty.com. Of course, you can always email me direct. It's Alan, A-L-A-N, at whitepicketrealty.com. And then my number direct is 832-798-2568. I'm available all the time and happy to answer any questions that anyone may have about investment real estate, how to flip houses, how to buy rentals, where to get the money from, all of those things that people really want to do out there. And we're local. You don't have to go out and find the national guru for that.
Yeah, no question about it. I encourage people to learn more about Alan and the work he does. Alan Hernandez is a leader in this process, and delighted to have him on the program whenever we can get him on the show. And check him out there, White Picket Fence Realty. That again, whitepicketrealty.com. I wanted to add an extra name to it, like you want to add an extra name to it.
I'm going to have to buy that White Picket Fence one because we get it all the time.
You get it all the time. Yeah, people, I think, kind of intuitively hear that. They
Absolutely.
automatically think of that. So otherwise, right now, it sounds like a protest site. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, good stuff, Alan. As always, good to talk to you, buddy.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kevin.
All right, well, when we come back tomorrow, much more for you. Do want to remind you, the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter, and you've been listening to The Price of Business.